He's a little needy boy. Alright, let's continue.
At midnight each day.
On Valentine's night,
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10.
Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home,
David is my husband.
all on my lonesome.
Stabbed him with a steak knife. Nothing changes.
I'm a qualified angel of death.
When I'm dancing,
You get this day over and over.
Hilda,
I black
I
out,
don't think she's got long.
And Laurie just...
naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
David hunts,
I can change my skin.
then skins.
Dr. Dekker dated his patients.
I had a hot date
We went out for drinks.
I took photos of Jessica.
Dr. Dekker did
on
phone
Valentine's Day.
and ask me for Nathan's number.
There was a girl there.
Am I wrong to keep the locket?
I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I?
He was preoccupied with finding
Photographs.
patterns.
Rocking chair.
I haven't been back to the beach since
I had a bit of a shaky loop incident.
where I find something
I set fire
beautiful in the sea.
to Hannah's clothes in the garden.
I dug the grave.
I wish I'd said goodbye.
Dr. Dekker cursed me.
It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it.
Alright. That was actually useful because I did forget about the whole Dr. Dekker and talking to Nathan thing. Alright, let's see. Looks like... Did I finish? No, if I was finished with Claire, it would have gone green. Oh dear. Where did it save? Bryce says your husband is in the ground. Okay, so I did finish with her up to that point. Huh. What does my notes say? I should tell Claire. Okay, we already did that then. So let's go... Should we go back to Bryce? Did I finish with him? It says your husband's in the ground. Says you are smuggling bodies. Did you bury David? Ooh, this is hard to pick up where I left off. Just because it's not fresh in my mind. Let's see. Actually, let's go to Nathan. I feel like we're going to have to go a lot of back and forth with them right now. Mostly because I can't remember precisely what else is going on. Did Dekker call Nathan the day he was murdered? I should ask Nathan. And ask the patients about the paper spike. Okay, there's a lot to discuss. Okay. Wait, are we with Nathan? Did I switch? No, I didn't. Okay, there we go. I was about to say, you don't look like Nathan. So, did you speak to Dr. Dekker the day he was murdered? Let's see if that works.
I can answer that. Both of those things, actually. Which one do you want first?
It's just one thing. Hi, Louisa. I just uploaded the last stream on YouTube, so you should be able to catch up with that soon. It's hard to remember. Yeah, there's so many details. Dr. Dekker phone call?
I've told you all I know about Dr. Dekker. He started out good, then turned a bit crazy towards the end. When you start giving people more problems as a therapist, that's a bit crazy.
Alright, I see stars, so that means there's more.
I've told you all I know about Dr. Dekker. He started out good, then turned a bit crazy towards the end.
Crazy.
When you start giving people more problems as a therapist, that's a bit crazy.
Okay, so just crazy and problems.
I think that he possibly cursed other people, a bit like he cursed me. Sometimes you could see he was bursting to tell me about it, but he couldn't. He was ecstatic with power.
Interesting. And the other one was problems.
I started out with depression. Now I seem to repeat days. Even if you don't believe the repeat days, then I clearly have extra mental health problems that he's given me.
And we did experience the loop with him, which was really creepy. This is the loop guy, Louisa. But I believe he already just answered your question before I did. Alright, let's see. I guess we'll continue with Nathan since I see some stars here.
I think they possibly curse other people, a bit
Okay,
like he cursed me.
cursed.
Sometimes you could see he was bursting to tell me about it, but he couldn't. He was ecstatic with power.
Okay, just cursed.
Ah, the curse. Well remembered. I was hoping you'd forget.
No.
It's gonna sound crazy. Dr. Dekker said I would never be able to move forward until I came to terms with my grief. So
Okay.
from this point on, I start to relive the same day over and over again until I made something of it. I believed him.
I wonder... Okay, so there's something called the power of suggestion, and I'm actually wondering if Dr. Dekker was kind of using that with some kind of like hypnosis technique or something, and maybe that's why he had this power over his patients, which is not good at all. Let's see, what's the key word here?
Ah, the curse. Well remembered. I was hoping you'd forget. It's gonna sound crazy. Dr. Dekker said I would never be able to move forward until I came to terms with my grief. And so from this point on, I start to relive the same day over and over again until I made something of it. I believed him.
I believed him. That's the key. Okay.
I didn't want to believe him. I remember I said, you can't just say things and they happen. He laughed and laughed. I think he was going mad. He said he'd give me a demonstration.
Uh-oh. A demonstration. Oh, no.
He held his hand outstretched and told me to look at the flame. There was no flame, and then there was. He was holding a flame in his hand that had come out of nowhere,
What the...
and he tried to hypnotize me to make me forget it.
Okay, what is going on with this game? Oh man, psychological thrillers like this are just something else. Make them think what he wanted, essentially. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
He held his hand outstretched and told me to look at the flame. There was no flame, and then there was. He was holding a flame in his hand that had come out of nowhere, and he tried to hypnotize me to make me forget it.
Hypnotize and forget. Okay.
I didn't forget seeing the flame. He wanted me to forget it all, but I didn't. For whatever reason, he couldn't undo what he'd done. I was scared. I pretended like the hypnosis had worked.
Ooh, that's creepy. Hi, Meredith! How are you? Thank you for coming. I don't know if Nin is streaming today, but I just decided to do this. I've been playing this game for a while now. Whoa, a wild flame appeared. What would I do? I would freak out. Like, my psychiatrist is telling me, oh, I can create a flame out of thin air. I'd be like, dude, what are you on? Can I have some of that? No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, that's really creepy. Satan? This is just starting to take a weird turn. Actually, this game has been having some weird turns. Like, I've had a few instances where I had chills. Like, the loop day thing was creepy, and when, the gravedigger guy, I think this happened in the last time, Louisa. The gravedigger guy said, oh, there's this little girl behind you. And I was like, oh my god, I am not looking behind me. That's so scary. No. No. I don't want to hear that. No ring, no grudge. Nope. I'm out. So you're not sure if she's streaming today either? Okay. Well, if she is, I will definitely stop by after I finish the stream. Oh, a Pokemon reference. I see what you mean. Okay, I still have stars. Wait, it was hypnotize. What was the other word? Hold on. Hypnotize and forget. There we go.
He'd become bored of me, so I got much of my insight from calls or messages he'd take during our sessions. I think because he hypnotized me, he didn't want to play with me anymore. So I got basic therapist.
Huh. Interesting. You say that and then you see her tweet about it? Oh, she did? Nin. I don't know if I mentioned to you guys about Nin. I might have. I clicked on the wrong thing. Oh, thank you. I was just about to check Twitter. She'll be streaming in about 1.5 to 2 hours. All right, good. I never ever want to overlap with someone that I want to watch them stream. Like whenever Pharaoh streams, I don't stream because as his mod, I feel like he should take priority. And his streams, I just like being a participant and watching him stream anyway. So Pharaoh's not streaming until Friday, so I'm good to go. I might stream again Thursday, by the way, since me and some other people might be playing a game then. That should be fun. Maybe Pharaoh. But we'll see. It depends on their schedules. Bink the shrink with a sink. Nice rhyme there, Justin. All right, so we had some work to do here.
I didn't forget seeing the flame. He wanted me to forget it all, but I didn't. For whatever reason, he couldn't undo what he'd done. I was scared. I pretended like the hypnosis had worked.
Okay, so the key word here is scared.
I was scared what Dr. Dekker would do to me if he found out I still knew. So I had to play along. Keep coming to the sessions. Pretend I hadn't seen what he'd done. It was awful, because I was suffering through the same days over and over again. But I couldn't talk to him about it, because he'd know.
This is so sad. I already feel bad for Nathan as it is because of the whole car crash and losing his fiancée and the fact that he's having this memory issue where he relives the same day over and over and over again. And now this? I mean, this poor thing. I hope he's not the killer because he's really adorable. Oh, by the way, I did find out, without delving into details about the game, I found out that the game automatically assigns a killer at the beginning of the game. So every person who plays the game will actually get a different killer each time. So that's pretty interesting, and there's like multiple endings, of course. So depending on how much I like this game, I may just play another playthrough like off screen, you know, just to see what other killers I can get and all that. So really there's no knowing or comparing, because my friend Raptor played this and she got one killer, so my killer might be a different killer. You never want to overlap with a stream. You're like, yeah. Who is Nin? Nintendo Game Freak 100. She is one of the streamers I've been watching religiously, practically, lately. She's great. I started watching her play with, okay, I don't know if you guys watch Markiplier, but he has a friend, Wade. He goes by Lord Minion 777. And I found Nin through him, because she plays Dead by Daylight with him. And so I was like, oh, she's really cool. So I started watching her stream. And so it's kind of like the same way I became friends with Pharaoh is the way I'm like, oh, I want to become friends with Nin because she's so cool. So yeah, I've just been watching her stream a lot. So if she's streaming soon, then, but I'll finish up before she starts. So if I can raid her, then I will. Which I've never raided before, but I want to try that. This boy is beyond mentally disturbed. Yeah, well, they all are. I feel bad for him, though. Of course you know about Mark and Wade's sign. I'm so proud. Okay, let's see. We have 2 stars next to forget.
He'd become bored of me, so I got much of my insight from calls or messages he'd take during our sessions. I think because he hypnotized me, he didn't want to play with me anymore.
Ooh.
So I got basic therapist.
Basic therapist. I was wondering, when he said that, I was like, huh. But that is creepy for a therapist to consider his patients as his toys. So methinks Dr. Dekker might have deserved to get murdered, because I'm hearing a lot of suspicious things about him.
He told me lots of people get depression. to become more active, see more people. And although he wouldn't always be there to listen, Jaya would be.
Interesting. Interesting. Oop. Haya instead of Jaya.
Yeah, I talked to her quite a lot. I'm not sure how many days of that she'd remember. She seemed to care, which is more I can say for Dekker.
Interesting. Oh, so I'm done with Nathan. Nathan says he talked to Jaya a lot. I should ask her. Wait, no, I'm not done with him, because if I was done with him, then it would have gone back to the main screen. So how do I address the phone call? The one that him and Dr. Dekker had. Hi, Smog. How are you? He seems the least bit touched out of all the other patients. That or Dekker was actually trying to help and there was a misunderstanding. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. I don't know. Some of the patients seem like they liked Dr. Dekker, but then others seem to hate him. So it's hard to say. Okay, I might have to use a hint just because I want to know how I'm supposed to phrase the question. Oh, you were playing Depth again? Okay, cool. Were you a shark or a human? I actually have to ask, how are you? Okay, how are you today? Shall we talk about Hannah? Did you know about the paper spike? Ah, I forgot about the paper spike. Dang nabbit. Okay, well, let's talk about the paper spike then.
I remember the spike. It was very sharp. Dekker used to fool around with it during the sessions, but I mostly just kept my head down. Most of the time it paid not to look at what he was doing.
Interesting. Okay, so let's talk about... Should I just type Hannah then? Or do I have to ask the actual question?
Can we maybe not talk about Hannah anymore? And thanks for the dating advice, by the way.
Aww. Ooh, what about dating? Are you gonna date?
I signed up for a dating website. It's a bit easy, to be honest. If I message something they don't like, I change it when the day replays.
Ooh.
It's not very honest.
He's cheating like a video game. Oh, you were a diver. Had some noobs and some pros and DCs. Oh, you get DCs in that game too? I thought it was just Dead by Daylight. Okay, what's the keyword here?
I signed up for a dating website. It's a bit easy, to be honest. If I message something they don't like, I change it when the day replays. It's not very honest.
Okay, honest.
If I'm being honest, I'd probably rather ask out one of the patients I've seen here.
Who?
The friendly redhead with the accent.
No, not Mariana. She's, no. Oh, Justin, I was kind of confused for a second. Thanks. Of all people for him to be interested in, he's interested in the one that I'm most like. She's like skeevy, man. No. She's Miss Blackouts and wakes up naked in the beach and the whole, oh, I don't drink, but she knows that vodka shots are cheap. I don't trust her. I think he could do so much better. The Temptress, yes. A playa. I mean, power to her if she wants to be a playa, but I kind of want to protect this cinnamon roll right here. I feel protective of him. My mama bear instincts are kicking in. Oh, really? More in depth than DBD? Wow. Okay, so let me ask, how are you today?
I burned Hannah's rocking chair.
Oh yeah, we told
The
him
day
to.
moved forward. It was a good choice. I'm not sure I've got much left of hers now. I've burnt most of it, or given it away, just to make the days move forward. There was a moment when I was attacking a Salvation Army bin, but I gave in.
Wait, what? You were attacking a Salvation Army bin?
I accidentally put Hannah's diary into a Salvation Army donation bin. They're like
Oh.
huge post boxes with a circular tray that makes sure things spill to the bottom. I tried to get in to get it back, but I gave up.
No. That's so sad. I feel really sad. No. The fact that he already has to be burning her things just to like help him move forward is sad. But to give up her diary. Wait, why would you put that in Salvation Army? Don't they need like clothes and shoes and stuff? I don't understand why he would put a diary in there. Nathan Protection Squad. Yes. He is adorable.
I accidentally put Hannah's diary into.
Okay, so the key word there is just diary. Thought so.
I read the last few weeks of Hannah's diary a while ago. I must have accidentally dropped in some clothes for the Salvation Army bin.
Oh.
It's funny because I wasn't going to read it. She said she'd fallen out of love with me. That she was going to break off the engagement.
Oh no.
That she didn't love me anymore. I regretted it.
Oh, I feel so sad. Stop it, Nathan. You make me more sad. Yes, Meredith. So he's one of our patients, and his tragic backstory is that he was in a car accident with his fiancée, Hannah. She died, he lived, but ever since that day, he's been depressed, and then he started having what he calls loop days, where it's like his memory doesn't let him move on to the next day. He feels like he's living the same day over and over again unless something dramatic happens, which is why he burns her items to like shock him out of that day and into the next day. So sad. I can't believe Hannah was gonna. No, Hannah, how could you? That must be the worst. Like, after someone dies, it's like, you want to remember them as they were, and then you go and find out that they were keeping something so heavy from you. It's like, that's the worst. Alright, let's see what the key phrase is here.
I read the last few weeks of Hannah's diary a while ago. I must have accidentally dropped in some clothes for the Salvation Army bin. It's funny because I wasn't going to read it. She said she'd fallen out of love with me. That she was going to break off the engagement. That she didn't love me anymore. I regretted it.
I regretted it. Okay. You poor thing.
I regretted that I mourned for Hannah so long.
Oh.
I regret the grief. I regret all the days I slept through because of it. Had I known she didn't love me anymore, things would have been different. I'm a bit angry now. If I had that day over again, I may just still pull out in front of the driver.
Wait, what? Pull out in front of the driver? Oh, he must have been, maybe they were parked and he wasn't paying attention and he pulled out the car too fast or something. I don't know. I don't know the specifics yet. Oh, wow, that changes things a lot, though. Reminds you of that scene in Persona 4. I still haven't looked into the Persona series, even though I hear people talk about it all the time. I will one day, I promise. Then I'll be able to talk to you about it. Honesty and truthfulness is a pillar of any good relationship. That is very true. Very true. Here, doggy. Here. You're so cute. You've played the PS2 one? Alright. So it looks like we're done with Nathan for now. Let's... we still have Bryce. I don't really know what else I'm supposed to ask him. But we did finish with... Let me see, what did we finish with? We already talked to Bryce about... Claire. She was saying that he was smuggling bodies because he's a gravekeeper, a gravedigger. And he says he for sure buried David. Let's see. Bryce, what else can we ask you, buddy? How about... Oh, how are you today? That seems to be a good question to always start with.
Hello, Doctor. I've been thinking about our last session, and I just wanted you to know that I'm not a bad person.
Yeah, right.
I know taking naked photographs is wrong,
It is.
but you don't know what it's like until you face the same temptation.
Mm-mm.
I'm assuming you don't know what it's like. Do you have an extra hour, Doctor?
Oh, no. Oh, so for those who didn't see the last episode or the last stream, he revealed that during his so-called extra hour that he believes he has after midnight, he walked around and not only stole things, he also stripped women naked and took pictures of them, like a total creep. Yes, he is digging his own grave, Smog. He is. Persona is good, Meredith? Alright, then I will definitely get into it. Haven't played any Persona games, only seen LPs of them. Bryce, no stripping in the office, please. Temptations are a good band, though. Ah, Justin, you're so funny. Hey, no hating on puns in my chat, alright? Pharaoh can hate on puns all he wants. It's welcome in my environment. Okay, so what's the key phrase here?
Hello, Doctor. I've been thinking about our last session, and I just wanted you to know that I'm not a bad person. I know taking naked photographs is wrong, but you don't know what it's like until you face the same temptation. I'm assuming you don't know what it's like. Do you have an extra hour, Doctor?
Okay, just the question. Now I wonder, if I said I have an extra hour, how would this progress the conversation? I mean, first of all, I'd be lying. But would that make him open up more? Or would he just think I'm lying? Or would he say I'm crazy? Persona 3 Portable actually has both a male and female route, so I'd recommend that one. Oh, interesting. Okay. I feel like I should be honest. No, I do not have an extra hour. Ugh, I don't want to lie to my patients. Whoa.
Thank God for that. There's someone else in my hour.
What?
A hooded figure, watching me and following me. I followed it too.
Whoa, that's another twist. I love the twists that just come out so naturally, like it's nothing. Okay, so let's ask about the hooded figure.
I don't know who it is. My initial thought was that it was you.
What?
That I told you about my affliction and somehow you'd got it too. Now I think maybe it's the military or some organization that wants to use the hour themselves.
Oh dear.
Maybe it's Dr. Dekker risen from the dead. I need to talk to you about him.
Please do. Oh, this is so interesting. Okay, it looks like I have another catchphrase here, so let's see.
Thank God for that. There's someone else in my hour. A hooded figure, watching me and following me. I followed it too.
I followed it too. Okay. Now, sometimes I try to diagnose these people myself with my limited knowledge of psychology. I have a feeling for sure he has some kind of schizophrenia. Definitely, right now he's showing signs of paranoia. So it could be just paranoid schizophrenic. But he must be having some kind of hallucinations with the whole seeing the girl behind me, and now that he's seeing this hooded figure and that he has this belief that he has this extra hour. So definitely I'm leaning towards schizophrenia with him. I would say with Claire, the woman who stabbed her husband, she's a tough one. Because we found out in the last stream that she did kill her husband, and yet she keeps saying, oh no, I performed necromancy and I brought him back to life. but nobody believes that he's alive except me. Hi, Nikki. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? But with Claire, I was leaning towards maybe antisocial personality, like they technically sometimes they call it like the psychopath, or maybe even narcissism, which most people hear narcissism and they think, oh, that person's just full of themselves. But it's not just that. Narcissism also leans towards psychopath because they're saying that that person believes they are above the rules or above the law. And she already was kind of asking me as her psychiatrist to help her get away with murder, basically. She was saying, yeah, just call me temporarily insane and that way I don't have to go to jail. So that's why I kind of was leaning towards narcissistic. But I hope that at the end of this game that they actually show me the clinical diagnoses for all of these patients. That way I could be like, oh, I'm right with that one, or oh, that one makes more sense, you know? Sorry, I'm a little brainy when it comes to this stuff. I just find it so fascinating. Okay, let's continue with the I followed it too.
Whatever it is that's following me, it doesn't want to catch me yet. If I move towards it, it runs away. And when I follow it past temptations. A bar brawl, an open till, an open bedroom window. Like it's testing me.
Huh. Interesting. Oh, you just got home. Your ear is ringing and you're tired. Oh, I'm sorry, Nikki. I hope you feel better. Maybe you just need some rest. Show you that big brain. I did consider pursuing psychology, but so many people I knew were already doing that, and a lot of them were regretting it. Like 3 out of the 4 people I know who went to college for that, they have the degree or they started it, but they didn't finish it, and yet they didn't pursue that as their career because it's just so much competition. So yeah, I'm glad I'm in the medical field, but not directly treating patients or anything. I'm capable of seeing wrong in most of their actions. That's a good way of saying it, Justin. Alright, let's see what the key phrase for hooded figure.
I don't know who it is. My initial thought was that it was you. That I told you about my affliction and somehow you'd got it too. Now I think maybe it's the military or some organization that wants to use the hour themselves. Maybe it's Dr. Dekker risen from the dead. I need to talk to you about him.
Okay, I see open question kind of there with Dr. Dekker, but I also want to pursue the military, so let's do that.
I'm surprised I haven't been approached earlier. I mean, my skills in the military. Special ops would be a breeze, wouldn't it?
No.
Waltz in past everyone during the midnight hour, get whatever you want, and return to friendly soil.
Oh my gosh.
It also makes me think that they might already know all of that, and that they want to get rid of me in case I tell anyone else.
Paranoia.
Would you do something for me if they get me?
Oh dear. You poor thing. Oh boy. I'm a smart cookie. Thank you, Justin. Nom nom. Cookies. I love chocolate chip cookies. Yeah, you just need to rest. You're happy you got to see a stream of me. Thank you, Nikki. I'm happy you're here. I'm happy everyone is here. Makes me happy. I don't stream that often, but I'm trying to remedy that now that I'm done with school and before I get my job. So I'm just going to stream as much as I can. Whenever Pharaoh and Skinny aren't streaming, I will try to stream. But if they're streaming, then I'm not going to stream. Okay. First of all, I kind of want to follow up with the question he asked me, but then at the same time, I kind of want to pursue Dr. Dekker. Let's ask Dr. Dekker. Talk to me more about him.
I spied on Dr. Dekker not long before he was murdered.
Ooh.
I'm not sure I should tell you what I saw in his basement.
Oh my god! I just got chills again. Okay, the reason I'm freaking out, guys. Thank you for the follow, Nikki. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I don't have any, like, notifications or anything special yet. since I don't stream that often and I don't know much about Twitch. I want to learn to like do quotes and raid people and other cool stuff. I'll figure it out one day. I promise. Um, let's see. What was I saying? Oh, so the big thing with her right now, what he just said about the basement. Who was it? Who was it? Who was it? Who was it? That said that he had someone in the basement. Oh, it was Claire. It always goes back to Claire. The woman who killed her husband. She said that the woman that her husband was cheating on her with, I think her name was Iris, that Dr. Dekker had told her, oh, I have this woman Iris locked in my basement. So now the fact that Bryce is corroborating that makes it sound like, whoa, Dr. Dekker was telling the truth and Claire is telling the truth. So holy crap, that's not good. That means Dr. Dekker really was doing some illegal things, and I don't think he was trying to help anyone ever. Wow. You have never raided anyone either? Binks, I just remembered. What is it, Smog? Have you ever set up streams with communities? No, I have not. Okay, oh, there's so many exciting things to follow up with. Let's go back to the I followed it.
Whatever it is that's following me, it doesn't want to catch me yet. If I move towards it, it runs away.
Mm-hmm.
And when I follow it past temptations. A bar brawl, an open till, an open bedroom window. Like, it's testing me.
Okay, we have 3 words. Can someone write down the words? Actually, no, I'll write it in chat. Hold on. Brawl, till, window. That way I don't forget. That's no good. Wait, Smog, I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know whatever that is. Set up streams with communities. Never seen that. Let's pursue those words first. Brawl.
I split the brawl up.
Oh, okay. So these are not open-ended, but they do answer each of these tests, I suppose. So, till.
I did nothing. I'm not stealing anymore.
What is a till? Is that a British slang word or something? Hold on, let me look this up. Till. What is a till? No, not until. Hold on, I'm looking it up. Old English. Oh, a cash register or drawer for money in a shop, bank, or restaurant. That makes sense, actually, from what he just said. Okay, learning some new English slang. There are communities like Gamer Girls. Oh, okay. It's with the stream setup. Well, I will definitely look into that, Smog. Thank you for telling me. Welcome back, Meredith. Okay, so we did till, and the next word was window.
I looked in. Watching other people is somehow built into our genes, Doctor. There was an old woman in bed. I went inside.
Don't strip her.
Her bed covers were smoking. I think she'd fallen asleep holding a cigarette.
Oh.
I took the covers and put them in the bath. She'd have died otherwise. And no, I didn't take any pictures.
That's good. Well, of course I wondered, dude. You have a history of that. But it sounds like he saved that old woman's life. I don't know, it's so detailed. It's like, I can't believe that he has this extra hour. But all of these details are quite a lot for if he's just coming up with it in his mind. Unless he's dreaming it? I don't know. Thank you for the host, Nikki. I really appreciate it. It's not really a British slang thing. I've never heard of that before, but I don't know. Maybe you've heard it before? That's what we call it up here too. Oh. Okay, cool. He's not wrong. You guys are watching me stream. We're always watching. Yeah, just earlier I was watching some other stuff. Okay, so we finished with those three. Let's pursue the military thing.
I'm surprised I haven't been approached earlier. I mean, my skills in the military. Special ops would be a breeze, wouldn't it? Waltz in past everyone during the midnight hour, get whatever you want, and return to friendly soil. It also makes me think that they might already know all of that.
Thank you for the
And that
host.
they want to get rid of me in case I tell anyone else. Would you do something for me if they get me?
Okay, the question is, would you do something for me if they get me? Thank you so much, Meredith. You guys are so sweet. What should I say? Yes, I would do something for you if they got you.
Would you tell Jessica I love her? She didn't really know me that well, but I did love her. And also, there's a hard drive in the bottom drawer of my drinks cabinet. Please destroy it. Please, don't look at it.
Interesting. First of all, Jessica's, I think, his neighbor, the one that he took the naked photos of while she was asleep, because he's a creep. But, I'm curious about that hard drive.
There's a hard drive with all the pictures I've ever taken on it.
Oh boy.
The one in the bottom drawer of my drinks cabinet. Don't let Jessica see it.
You were right, Smog. I don't think she wants your kind of love, my dude. 6 gigabytes of horse porn. Oh gosh, that would be awful. I can't even tell you guys what my secret stash would be. I'm just kidding. I know what yours would be, Smug. I know. Alright, so we're done with that line of questioning. Dr. Dekker.
I spied on Dr. Dekker.
Ooh, the basement, right.
Not long before he was murdered. I'm not sure I should tell you what I saw in his basement.
Okay, so basement was the key phrase. Thought so. Tell me.
I'd been feeling uneasy with Dr. Dekker for some time. I mentioned how he'd changed before, so I began spying on him at home. One night, the basement door was open, and Dekker was returning upstairs. I skipped past him, and there she was, a girl. It was difficult to tell. It was dark, and she was chained.
Justin, have you been searching in my stuff? Don't call me out like that. Smog, please. Justin, how could you? Revealing my deep, dark secrets. I'm gonna cry. See, at least somebody had the decency to not say it in chat. They messaged me privately. Nah, it's okay. I had no shame, okay? I'm a bold person. There better not be an anime body pillow there. I want one, Burning Speed. I want one, but I don't have one, okay? One day, when I have a job and I have money to spend, I will buy an anime body pillow, and it will be my anime husbando, Rei Ryugazaki from Free Iwatobi Swim Club, okay? That is the only person I want a body pillow of. And I did jokingly tell Pharaoh, because I don't know if you guys remember that him and Inferno had opened up this shop with all of the Pharaoh decorations and stuff. I did want to buy a Pharaoh pillow. That way I could hug Senpai. I could hug Senpai whenever I want. But I didn't get one. But I will, maybe, if they still have the shop open. I don't know. I have another Senpai, guys, actually. Other than him and Skinny. Meredith knows him. I've been calling him Senpai lately just to mess with him. He's the guy who's always in Nin's chat. His name is Vlad. And I called him Vladikins. And me and this other girl, she came to the stream not too long ago, Star Rattler. We both started calling him Senpai. Just to mess with him. So now I have 3 Senpais. Senpai will notice me. Yes. Hey, Nikki's a yaoi lover. Woo! Hug sign back. It's a problem not having Shane. You know what? Smog, I don't want to hear that from you. Some DDLC. Yes. Doki Doki has rubbed off on me. I'm Monica now. No, I'm just kidding. No, don't want to be like Monica. She's a little too much. Too much, man. Exactly, all of the homo. Or as a pillow for your dog. Well, my dog is... I don't want to give him any pillows. Because, let's just say he has this habit with pillows and little beds that is inappropriate. I catch him doing that. I'm like, no, don't do that. I don't want to see my baby doing that. I have 3 senpais and a kohai. Yes, that's true. Pharaoh's in my basement. Your dog does that too. These dogs, man. Keep it in your pants. He doesn't have pants. What am I talking about? Alright, let's get back with this.
I'd been feeling uneasy with Dr. Dekker for some time. I mentioned how he'd changed before, so I began spying on him at home. One night, the basement door was open, and Dekker was returning upstairs. I skipped past him, and there she was, a girl. It was difficult to tell. It was dark, and she was chained.
Ooh. A girl and chained, and not in the kinky way either. Sorry, Smug. Not gonna help you. You must suffer. You just let him. I mean, we all need to relieve ourselves every once in a while. Dogs don't wear pants unless someone puts them on the dog. That's true. I have sweaters for like when it's really cold for him, but I don't put anything on his bottom half. I let him breathe free down there. As long as someone likes something and it doesn't hurt anyone, it's perfectly fine. Well, I believe this girl in his basement is not fine, so let's ask.
Don't know.
Don't know? Well, that was a dead end. Okay. The other thing, what was it? Chained?
No. You have an interesting aura, Doctor.
What? Wasn't the keyword chained? And he said I have an interesting aura? What? Excuse me, sir.
I'd been feeling uneasy with Dr. Dekker for some time. I mentioned how he'd changed before, so I began spying on him at home. One night, the basement door was open, and Dekker was returning upstairs. I skipped past him, and there she was, a girl.
Okay.
It was difficult to tell. It was dark, and she was chained.
Okay, I typed up chained. Why didn't he give me anything new other than the whole aura thing? Did I misspell chained? Wait. No. I know how to spell. What's this game? What's this? I said aura doctor and my dog jumped up like I called him. But his name is Thor. Kink shame. No kink shaming allowed. Put both? Okay. Good idea.
I removed the chains,
Nice.
dressed her, and sat her in the police station. There's no evidence, though. No evidence of what he'd done. But she was free. I saved her. I'm not evil. I destroyed evil.
Interesting. And we're done with him. Thank you, Meredith. The game was weird that it did that because it's never done that before. But hey, you helped me out. All right, let's see what the notes say. Bryce says he took the girl in Dekker's basement to a police station. Who do I follow up with that? Claire, maybe? Claire, could I ask her about that? Maybe I can ask her. Nope, it's not working. Well, I didn't think so. Alright, well that's good to know though. I hope it's Alice in Chains. Dogs hear the ending of their names, so it sounded like I called him. Oh, okay. Let's see, we still have to talk to Jaya, Elin, and Mariana. Let's talk to Mariana. You stay away from Nathan. I'm watching you, heifer. Let's see. What do we need to talk to her about? First of all, how are you today? Why can I never spell the U? It always goes to the Y.
I'm okay. Thanks for asking. It's rent day, and I always feel a little blue on rent day.
So I just noticed, like, does she have like a slight lisp? Because sometimes when I'm watching her talk, I could see like the way her mouth is wording things is a little strange. So she might have some kind of speech impairment or a lisp or something. Maybe that's what he meant when he said the girl with the accent. Also, I don't know why I didn't realize until now, she doesn't have a British accent like everyone else does. So I wonder if she's American and she's just living in England. Alright, let's see what the key phrase is.
I'm okay. Thanks for asking.
Rent day. Okay. You're blue on rent day? Yeah, I'm not surprised she's not wearing shoes because she's the one who always wakes up naked on the beach. She's a free spirit.
Rent day is the day I pay rent to my landlady.
That's it? Why was that something to pursue? I feel blue on rem day. Oh, you mean rent day. Okay. Let's see. What was it? The paper spike, right?
Dr. Dekker used to put my checks on that thing. I guess someone thought they weren't getting value for money.
And that face she made. You live in the local McDonald's freezer. Oh my gosh, burning speed, no.
Dr. Dekker used to put my checks on that thing. I guess.
Okay, checks. They spelled checks in that fancy way too. Checks, like this.
I actually don't have a lot of money. Sometimes a therapy check would bounce, but Dr. Dekker would be okay with it. Oh, my checks are fine though, don't worry.
Mm-hmm. Wait, didn't she say she sells... Was it jewelry? I think she said she sells jewelry on the beach. So yeah, I don't think she makes that much money. She's quite the bohemian lifestyle. Yeah, you think you're all that, huh? I told you, stay away from Nathan. I told you.
I actually don't have a lot of money. Sometimes
Just money? Okay.
I'm not broke. Men buy me drinks at bars though. Sometimes I'll get away with not paying at restaurants. Isn't that how it is for everybody?
No. See, she uses her looks, man. But here we go again. Objection! You with the drinks. Every time you do that, I feel like I want to be Phoenix Wright in an Ace Attorney game, and I just want to point at you and shout objection and break you down. Stop saying you don't drink. I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all. What's the key phrase here?
I'm not broke. Men buy me drinks at bars though. Sometimes I'll get away with not paying at restaurants.
Restaurants.
Isn't that how it is for everybody?
Do I have to answer that question? No, that is not how it is for everybody.
It's just good manners to accept when someone offers to buy you a drink. I'm a very good-natured girl.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This thing with the drinks really bothers me. Okay, the other one was restaurants, right?
I mainly like drive-thrus. I don't like crowds, and I find it difficult to stay in the same place for too long. I guess I'm a fidget.
Fidget? Is that the key word here?
I never stay in one town very long. I get bored too easily. Once you've seen the same faces over and over again, you move. Like I said before, I like to move around a lot.
Okay. So other than fidget, fidget spinner, what's the
I
key word?
mainly like drive-thrus. I don't like crowds.
Crowds. Okay, I thought so.
Crowds at nightclubs and bars are different. The lights are dim. You can slink around without attracting too much attention.
Slink. See, even the word she uses to describe herself, it's not exactly good-natured, honey. Mm-mm-mm.
Crowds at nightclubs and bars are different. The lights are dim. You can slink around without attracting too much attention.
Okay, attracting too much attention.
Sometimes I'll kiss a guy in a club, and then he just follows me. Wherever I go. It's creepy. I don't want everyone seeing that.
Then don't kiss a guy at the club. You're gonna lead him on. I don't know what to say with this girl. A nomadic nudist temptress. That's a good way to describe her for sure. She uses that to steal from the guy she picks up. Bryce? I don't think he's met her, but unfortunately Nathan likes her. Ugh, Nathan, no. No. That's true. That doesn't justify him stalking her, but she really should not kiss any guys. And these guys need to, like, stop being creepy.
Sometimes I'll kiss a guy in a club, and then he just follows me. Wherever I go. It's creepy.
Just follows me? Okay.
They follow me. Wherever I go. Anywhere. Where do you think they follow me, Doctor?
Ooh. So stalking, that's not good. And then the fact that she has blackouts and she ends up naked. I don't know. Is she like a siren? Well, with the whole her being on the beach and swimming and holding her breath so long, the game is definitely giving some kind of implications that she's like an otherworldly creature, like a sea creature or something. All right, sign. Oh, welcome back. That's how you get the kissing disease. Lesson learned. Don't kiss random guys and you won't get stalkers. Yeah, it's not good.
They follow me. Wherever I go. Anywhere. Where do you think they follow me, Doctor?
I guess the only thing I can do is answer her question.
Yes. They follow me home. They're silent. It's like a trance.
Ooh, that is creepy. Wait, why does follow me have 2 stars still? Mariana wants me to guess where people follow her. What happens after they follow her? Oh dear. To the beach. Oh, do I have to ask her a question? Do they follow you to the beach? No? Doesn't work? Yeah, it's Mariana. Maybe I just have to ask the actual question. What happens after they follow her? See, there it goes again.
It depends where they follow me. If they follow me home, they bang on the door for an hour or so, then leave.
Jeez.
Other places, they just disappear. I don't see them again.
Committed. Okay, so we're done with that, but that was definitely unsettling. Alright, let's go with Elin next. Got about a half hour. Alright. Lesson learned, don't be female, especially not an attractive one. Yeah, that's terrible. Let's see. Elin, our resident angel of death. Why does that always happen when I write you? How are you today?
I'm okay, I suppose. Work's fine. Hilda's fading fast. Terry's Terry. I feel a bit sad, to be honest. I gave all my keepsakes back.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. Can we follow up with Hilda?
Hilda's nearing the end. She's been sleeping a lot, not eating much. She hasn't been that argumentative either. Although, she did give me a vicious scratch yesterday.
Ooh. It's hard to be a nurse. Yeah, it's because the U and the Y are next to each other. That's definitely why. But I always have trouble with just that for some reason. You've had girls claim you were stalking them and you just want to talk. It's probably me staring so much because they were cute to me, but I was too nervous to go up to them. Aw, I'm sorry, Smog. That sucks. Let's see. Should we ask about Terry?
Terry seems to have backed down since I gave the keepsakes back. Actually, it doesn't seem like she's been very well.
Uh-oh.
Not her usual self. Maybe she's got a bug or something.
Or maybe you've been poisoning her. Oh dear. Poor Terry. Okay, let's follow up. Is there another one?
I'm okay, I suppose.
Hilda, Terry.
Work's fine. Hilda's fading fast. Terry's Terry. I feel a bit sad, to be honest.
Sad.
I gave all my keepsakes back.
And keepsakes. That one. Okay. Sad.
I know it's silly, but those things meant a lot to me. They were reminders that I'd helped those people.
Alright, and keepsakes.
Well, I thought about it, and well, I know you said it was okay, that I should keep them, but maybe it did look a bit suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Me having things that have belonged to patients who've died in my care. I don't want people to get the wrong idea about me. The locket, the watch, the ring, even the little bird Sarah Dekker gave me.
Wait, what?
I wasn't supposed to mention her.
Sarah Dekker? Whoa! Who is she? Who is Sarah Dekker?
Dr. Dekker's mother.
Ah,
She was one of my first patients, but she died a while ago.
interesting. Interesting. Dr. Dekker, your psychiatrist. His mother died under your care. Alright, let's ask about, before I forget, the paper spike.
It's true then. I'd heard Dr. Dekker was stabbed, but I didn't know for sure. It's weird that whoever did it would choose the paper spike.
Why? Why is that weird?
Dr. Dekker used to play with it in our sessions sometimes. You know, pick it up, handle it while we talked. I remember once, he pushed the spike through his skin. Yeah, this bit here between his thumb and his finger.
Whoa.
He said he didn't think I'd mind the sight of blood being a nurse and all that, but actually, there wasn't any.
Whoa. Whoa. Why would he do that? That's so creepy. Why would he stab himself like that? A paper spike, I think it's kind of like a paper holder. Like one of those things that you stab it through the middle of papers to keep them down on your desk. Let me see. I've actually been wanting to Google it myself because I want to see some examples. Ah, yes. Let's see if I can find one to share with